18, 24. Okay, so there's one done. I've got 3 complete cages put together right now. Hello, Joanne. Apparently it's illegal to own a snake in Hawaii, correct. Joanne, thank you for the heart me. Yeah, Mackenzie, that is correct. Hawaii is super, super strict on animals that they allow because it's like Florida. It's such a good environment for most of them that if somehow they got out, then they would have a massive problem like worms and iguanas and blue-tongued skinks like Florida does. We don't have a goal set. I didn't know that's crazy, yeah. Hello, Timmy. I'm good. How are you? Ronnie, thank you for the roses. Okay, let me get some more of these cages. I need tops and bottoms. Okay, we'll move on to the next one then. Yeah, the ecosystem is just perfect. They will thrive. Alright, so we got a top, bottom, back, front. That's a 4x2x16. We love to see it. Okay. Okay. Hello, Jennifer. Was a temp in Utah today? I don't know what it is. Not a clue. I'm sure somebody in here does, though. That's in my way. I'm gonna swap that in a smaller spot. I'm gonna swap that in a smaller spot. Can we see the snakes? All right, now I am working on cages. This is a good radio. I like this one. I'm a fan. Where I live, it's 32 degrees. Is that Fahrenheit? I'm good, Logan. How are you? I need to turn Rocky substrate. Do you know when my order's going out? Yes. Yeah, it's going out today. Yes? Oh, I didn't think Canada used that. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, so these go over here. Just so cute. Thank you. Thanks, Julie. Okay, so I've got top, bottom, front, back. I need those to move. Top, bottom, front, and back. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Becca. Thank you, guys. Dang, buddy, that's nice. These are for a bigger one. Okay. Let's go here. We got sides. Are you actually feeding tonight? Yeah. All right, we got a 4x2x16. Guys, it's too hot in here. I turned the air on, but I'm dying. Rebuilding? I'm just putting together our cages. So I'm not building them, but I am getting them ready to ship out. I'm still waiting on 4-foot boxes. 66 in Utah, thank you. Wait, no, Kenny, sorry, it's not Fahrenheit? Gotcha. No lecture tonight? No, correct. We're not feeding tonight. It's lecture night. So that's supposed to be in an hour. We might do it at 6 instead of 5. You thought it was for a sec? Oh, yeah, I totally get that. I mix up mine all the time. Close, I get it. All right, I do need a bottom for one of these. 2 bottoms. I need more staging room. What's up, Trinity? Thank you for the heart me. That's not going to help me. My heels today. Thank you. Why are you wearing heels? Because I wanted to. Oh, perfect. Nope, I still need a top for that one. Okay. We're also doing Lagoon this Saturday. No, we have a reptile expo. They're open toe, right? They are open toe. I'm good, Becca. How are you? What's the occasion? It's Tuesday. What's up, Suzanne? Suzanne and Lisa, thank you for the heart me. Would you recommend me switching to white for my bearded dragon? Do you think I should wait for black? That's up to you. They do not have pallets of PVC for a couple weeks, so it just depends on if you want it now or if you want it later. What's up, Michelle? Thank you, Joanne. I appreciate you. Thank you. Is it sunny where you are today? Yeah. It's raining. Alex, thank you for the heart me. What's up, Trisha? I'm dying in here. It's so hot. Okay, I've got cages back there too. You guys are nice. You guys are nice to me. I'm just wondering what all of these sides are for. So those are pretty big sides. Those are like 4x2x2s. Are you waiting on any other supplies for the kit? I'll have to double check if they have our. Let's just see right now. Because yeah, I am waiting on some things. They've been out of stock of the UVB like mounting kit for like a month at least, maybe 2. Just so annoying. We have other kits that are the same size. We would just have to swap out the bulb. Thanks so much for what? For what? I'm about to get a new leopard gecko. Any tips? I've never kept leopard geckos. I mean, I've kept them way back in the day, but that was when I didn't know anything about them and Russ was doing all of it. That small cage I ordered. I see it's white or black. Okay, Becca. Perfect. Can you send me a Discord message saying you don't care what color it is? Hello? Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Oh, we're just not working? That's cool. Can I ask you anything? Sure. Will I answer anything? Possibly. Who boy? Who boy? Who boy? Hey Russ. Hi boy. Gas mask. Yeah, he's so sweet. I was gonna blow off all of the pieces that we have in there because you know there's PVC scrap and everything like that. That's true, buddy. You're gonna have a lot. So I was gonna blow it all off with the air compressor. And he's like, I really want you to be wearing a mask. And I was like, okay, that's fine. But like, I'm gonna go on TikTok too. Thank you. And then he was just like, well, do you want me to just do it? I'm like, oh, that's nice of you. This is the sweetest. Why, Joanne? He's gonna have a lot of mouths to feed. Will this point be keeping? Yeah, I probably would. Okay, I need bottoms, so this is kind of helpful. Why is Russ wearing that mask? Because he's blowing off PVC stuff. Oh boy. Safety first, exactly. We popped in with that mask on. Oh, no, that's first one. Okay, thanks, of course. He's protecting his health, yeah. Andy, for G-Star and PT, the god of bearded dragon. Uh-huh. I haven't had anyone purchase a bearded dragon under that name. We're officially committed. We are between a ball python and a hognose. That's exciting, Emily. What kind? Which ones? Oh my gosh. So I need Adriana. Thank you for having me, guys. Today's getting me. It's getting me. I have plenty of bugs for my one mouth. You might need a second one, Megan. Guys, also, we did just put all of that animal financing on the website. We've had a couple people use it. It is absolutely freaking fantastic. Like, if you guys have been wanting payment plans on animals, you can get anything that's on the website. So, animal, cage kit, anything that you need. Jennifer, thank you for the heart me. What was I doing? was looking at 522. Oh my gosh. You guys don't have a hognose, but Blake does. Love the pies. So I have a pair of hognose, but if you just want one for a pet, it's probably not the best choice. But there is a pair of hognose on the website. They're the only hognose on the website. I know, Megan. But yeah, the pies are super cute. I like them. Oh boy. You guys have been wanting a bearded dragon, now is the time. Liz, thank you for the heart me. 5-2 and 5-1. Got it. Liz, thank you so much. Any chance we can go through the geckos later? Geckos aren't here. Geckos are at our house. Thank you, Denise. What's up, Drew? Stephanie, thank you for the roses. 5-2 and 5-1. You're good, Becca. So this one's 5-2. This one's 5-1. If it were me, I would pick 5-1 if you like the darker. 5-1. We'll go closer to the light. Hold on. I know, they're so pretty. So here's 5-1. And then here's 5-2. Hi. They're so pretty. Stop. I really like them. Shipping to the UK is a couple hundred. Stephanie, thank you for the club. Cheers. 5-1 is stunning. I love them both. I personally like the darker ones, so 5-1 is my favorite out of the two. 5-2 wins. Look at that size difference. I know. 5-1. I know 5-1 is very expressive in the head tilts. What's up, Jamie? Agreed, buddy. Stephanie, thank you for the roses. Yeah, you can't really go wrong either way. This one will definitely be darker. You can just see in the face right there. Hello, Annabelle. But yes, guys, we've got about 26 bearded dragons on the website that all need new homes. So if you guys have been wanting a bearded dragon, now is the time. We did just put an animal financing partner on our website, which is super, super cool. So they work with all credits. You just go apply on our website, or it's also in our beacons. And that's how we do financing from now on. Darker one is so pretty. Izzy, thank you. The head tilt from 5-1 is crazy. I know. I love them. Oh, so sorry. I touched your hand. My bad. Jennifer, thank you for the roses. Stop. I love them. They're so cute. I could see you getting a bearded dragon, Becca. How to go on the website? It's just our username, luxorreptiles.com. I know, Rhonda. I did just get some crickets today for them. They like to hunt them because they move more. The bugs scare me? Guys, the bugs really are not that bad. They're really not. Jennifer, thank you for the roses. They're so cute. I know, Paula. I love them. I love them. 5-2's fallen asleep. So this one's 5-2. This one's 5-1. No, we're not gonna. I know you just are gonna lick, but oh, Vard and I love that. They are so cute. We get to see Honey again soon. I wouldn't say soon, but maybe. Those have that side down to a perfection. I know. I have a red female. The red monsters are so fun. They're my favorites. They're the only bearded dragons that we have, though, is the red monsters. Izzy, thank you for the heart me. Megan, do you want to see anything else before we go back downstairs? These bugs have always made me sick to my stomach, and I'm already over it. Yeah, it's really not that bad. Izzy and Lori, thank you. You can lick my fingernail, but you're not going to go lick him. I have mine spoiled. They're so fun. So fun. Next to 5'2", yeah. Hold on one second. Okay, Megan, I know, I was standing right above you. He woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning. His back is so cool. He's starting to get really pretty light. Look, I know, do you just not want to, look, I won't sit right above you. He woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. Also not yesterday because I didn't clip because I clipped his nails. Yeah. Tell me how you feel. I love him. So this one is already purchased. This one is Megan's. This guy is not, though. This one is -5-2. My baby. They are gorgeous. I love them. Yeah, so this guy's starting to get really cool on his back. He's starting to get that, like, yellow, almost white. We speak them is so adorable. Such a baby with bugs and rodents that's holding me back from getting different reptiles. Talk to Megan about it. So was Megan. You saw her video. So how big they will get? No, these are not even a year old yet. Yeah, not even a year old yet. The way they twitch their head. They're so cute. So was I about the roaches? Yeah, everybody that was that way is all totally fine now. They're really not that bad, Becca. Those are super cute. This guy's already sold. This guy is not, though. Yeah, this guy is not sold. And he's so cute. So this is 24-5-2 on the website. If you guys want to go look at our website, it's just our username, luxorreptiles.com. Yeah, they're not that bad. They're really not. I was the same way at first. Absolutely. Hi. I feel like I would get over rodents before the bugs. Really? Love the color. So cute. They are so cute. Yeah, I love them. I know, Annabelle. Yeah, so guys, we've got 26 baby bearded dragons on the website. They are all ready to go to new homes. They need new homes. We love them, but they're a lot of work to have that many. Oh, no, you can't go climb on him. It's about a baby bearded dragon last weekend from Petco. Poor guy's toes are missing. Yeah, I don't recommend Petco or PetSmart ever. What are these called? These are red monster bearded dragons. What's up, Angela? Yeah, these are red monster bearded dragons. Let's take bets. We'll have a sand boa or a bearded dragon by the end of the year. If we have bearded dragons by the end of the year, I don't think we're going to breed them this year. My beauty has such a... What, an attitude? Megan, do you want to see any more before I put them back? Such a dude. Hi. No, not right now, Caitlin. We're going to hang out with these guys for a second, and then we're going to go back down. Have you seen anything more perfect? I love that, Megan. Yeah, I love them. Okay, I'll load up on crested geckos. Just into commands, though. So funny. They have attitudes. Some of them are just a little bit more sassy, but not. I wouldn't say attitudes. Okay, see one of mine? Yeah, I'll show one of Buddy's, and then we're going back downstairs because I got to get these cages put together. I love them. So cute. I love them. So this guy's for sale. This one is not. I have 26 of them on the website. They are all ready to go to new homes. We did just get a financing option on the website finally. You guys have been asking for financing and everything like that. What's the number for the other one? This one is 24-5-2. 2452. But yeah, I definitely don't think we'll have any bearded dragons by the end of the year. Once these are gone, they're gone. I don't think we're going to breed them again this year. Okay, I'll be right back. Hold on. But yeah, I got one of my favorites of yours out. They're amazing animals. Don't sleep on the bearded dragons. Okay, Becca. If you want other ones, I have others that look very similar. Aw, I know. I love this one. This is your latest one, buddy. So freaking pretty. Beautiful. I love them. Hi. Hi. They're so cute. Titan, I like that, buddy. That's cute. That's cute. Hi, Titan. I'm going to have to start writing their names on their cages. They're so alert and so fun. I think you would really like them, Becca. I think you would get over the bugs pretty quick. I know, he's so cute. I really do think you would get over the bugs really quick. They're not as bad as you think. There's something about the red. The red is stunning. I love the red monsters. Oh, I know. They're so adorable. You think Gimli is? Yeah, I like that, Megan. I like it. Titan, Gimli. Hi. I love their little head tilts. It's adorable. Yeah, the bugs really are not that bad. Like, if that's what you're letting hold you back, don't let that hold you back. Timmy leopard geckos, we don't. We do not. Hi, you're so adorable. I freaking love them. I love them so much. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. I was just trying to show them your cute face. Of course, Becca. The head tilting is so adorable. I love it. They're so cute. Just how to behave for anti-candidate Uncle Russ. I like that, buddy. You're so adorable. I love him. Hi, Titan. What you looking at? Did I hear you say you're not going to have bearded dragons anymore, or did I hear you wrong? I don't think we're going to breed them again. I know, Drew. Yeah, I don't think we're going to breed them again. I think once the ones on the website are gone, they're gone. So, if you guys have been wanting one, definitely take that into consideration. I like the collared lizards. They're so adorable. I'm obsessed with them. They're so cute. You want to go back? You're so cute. Okay, we'll go put them back. Yeah, I thought I might have to hold you a little bit different. A little bit different. Uh-oh, why'd you tell me that? I mean, just because I don't want you guys to think that, like, oh, well, I'll just get one next year. I don't know if we're going to breed them again. So, you guys know I just always like to be upfront with you. Yeah, I just want to be as upfront as possible with you guys. Why would you not breed them again? Because we still have 26 from last year. So there's just not a need for us to bring more baby dragons into the world. We appreciate it, the honesty. Thank you. Some people don't. Thank you for the honesty, of course. What gender and is for sale? That one was not for sale. I do have a ton of them on the website, though. I actually have 26 bearded dragons on the website. So if you guys have been wanting one from us, I don't think we're going to breed them again. So there are only 26 opportunities for you to get one if you want one. I left my phone up there. Let's go. Let's go back up. I need my phone. Thank you, Becca. Yeah, so if you guys want to go take a look at our website, it's just luxorreptiles or luxorreptiles.com. Mike, thank you for the heart me. But yeah, once those bearded dragons are gone, I don't think we're going to breed them again. They're a lot of work to have that many babies for this long. So, hi, Mike. They're very cute, though. Here's one of the moms. Hi, ma'am. They're very, very cute. This is how big they get. Not too big. Yeah, they're stunning. Absolutely stunning. Where did I leave my phone is the real question. That's not good. It's right there. All is well. Carly, thank you for the goats and the roses. One that I do really, really, really love is, so 2451, 2452, 2453, and 2454. So 21 or 24, 5, 1 through 4 are all pretty dark. They're really pretty. So you're gonna keep some for yourself? Yeah, the ones we're keeping are this one. Any highways for sale? I think I have one pastel highway on the website. This one we're keeping. I'm allowed in my country to have these. Where are you at, Willa? Kelly, thank you for the heart me. Do you have all reds? We only have red monster bearded dragons. Ooh, that's cool, Willa. So that's one we're keeping. You, come here. And this one we're keeping. I can't get the other one out because he's in the back. Hey, I know you're up at the top. I know, Annabelle. Any highways for sale currently? I think I have one pastel highway. Keeping this one because he's freaking cool. Love that one. He's really cool. He's stunning. He's gorgeous. Dang, I know, buddy. These are from the very first clutch. Yeah, very first clutch. So I don't have any more dark ones from the first clutch, I don't think. Wow. I can tell you, if you guys want dark ones, I can tell you which ones are going to be dark. So 2453 is going to be pretty dark. That's this one right here. That one's going to be pretty dark. All the ones you're keeping, yeah, those are the ones we're keeping. So gorgeous. I love them. Are you trying to eat my fingernail? I can give you food later. I promise. Yeah, so 2453 is right here. It all depends on what they look like, Laura. Yeah, it all depends on what they look like. Thank you, Liz. I appreciate that. It's okay. I'm excited about mine. Mine are pretty. Yeah, buddy, yours are really, really pretty. History, thank you for the heart me. Thank you, Liz. 2459 is beautiful. Where's 2459?
You go run that next sheet when you have a second.
Totally. 2459 is this one right here. Ooh, I like this one. So we're gonna show this one, then we're gonna go start that next sheet. Okay, who got that one? That one's not purchased, Kelly. That one's available. This is 2459. This one has a really pretty pattern on the back. Jennifer, thank you for the roses. Can I come love them? So we don't allow people in with lizard names. So these are red monster bearded dragons. That's the type of animals they are. The markings, the pattern. Yeah, this one's really, really cool. This would be a really good one to get. I mean, you shipped out, it was like white/black. I don't know. Oh, happy. Thank you for the heart me. I'm good, Tennessee. How are you? Jennifer, thank you so much for the roses. Yeah, 2459 is one of my favorites of the hypos. The hypos might have been in shed, maybe. It's gorgeous nonetheless. I love him. He's available. This one's a probable female. How much is that one? This one's 1,000. Of course, Tennessee. Yeah, this probable girl is 1,000. I had a lot of people asking me if we did financing. And I just had a really, really cool company that we're able to work with. So we're able to do, did you see that on the bottom? Down there. So we are doing financing on the website. So anything that you need on the website, you can get incubators, animals, cage kits, everything like that. You just go to our website, click on the animal financing, or go to the beacons and click on animal financing. It's gonna get a little loud. Give me just a second. Yeah, Megan, it is a little bit easier because you don't have to have a lay box. We're gonna make some cages really quick. I hear cages. Yes, you do. What's up, Allison? Not right now, Allison. Do they live longer too? A little bit, yeah. Yeah, if you're wanting like a long-term pet, I would get a male. It doesn't matter either way, but let's double check all this. Yep. You get insurance on animals? Yeah. Yeah, you absolutely can. What do you mean history? Yeah, Megan, I think you'd be happy with either. And it's not a huge difference. Yeah, it's not a huge difference, especially if you're not breeding them. That's so cool. Can you autograph mine? Yeah, if you're not breeding them, it really doesn't make a huge difference. Let's go ask Russell a couple questions on these. Let's go get his opinion. Since we're on the topic of bearded dragons, we can go get the cages sorted in a bit. Yeah, it is so cool. Hey, we have a couple bearded dragon questions for you because everybody's interested in the bearded dragons. If you were to get a pet, would you get a male or a female? Male? How much longer do they typically live? Like, is it a noticeable difference, or is it not that bad?
It just depends on the individual. I mean, it's not that big of a difference, especially if they're a pet and they never breed.
That's what I was saying. If you're breeding them, it takes a lot of energy out of the females.
Yeah, it's really not that big of a difference. Maybe a year extra for males, even if the females aren't being bred. But
so it's not something that should like make or break your decision. As far as bugs go, anybody that is seriously scared of the bugs, what do you recommend to them? Because everybody in here is like, I was scared of the bugs, and now they're not that bad.
They're not that bad. I don't know, you could go to like a local pet store and say, hey, like I'm thinking about getting a bearded dragon. Can I see the dubia roaches that you guys have? Just to see, because they're really not that bad.
Megan said just get them and get over it.
It's really not that big of a deal.
It's really not. Like, if that is the only thing that you're letting hold you up from getting an animal that eats bugs, like, don't. I feel attacked, Megan. Oh! I was so scared of the bugs, and I'm good with it now. I will pick them up. Yeah, once you get the animal, especially that's eating them, and you fall in love with that animal, you're like, I can do this. I have a male and a female bearded dragon, but they are not going to breed. Yeah, there's really not a huge difference as far as how long they're going to last or anything like that. Yes. Once you get them, you do it because you have to. It's going to be fine. Exactly. Yes, well said. Guys, do we have any other bearded dragon questions while we're here? And you have to keep them alive. Oh, Megan said that a lot of her adults are dying off. Do you recommend anything?
It's weird. I don't know.
Yeah, you can use tongs too.
So make sure that they have something to drink.
Yeah, some sort of water.
Whether you're spraying them or, they have some sort of water source, like water crystals. But that's definitely very important.
Yeah, Megan, do you have some sort of water source? But the lay boxes make it more care for females, right?
Yeah.
Thank you, Jackson.
Yeah, but again, it's really not that hard. Like, for example, like if you found a female that you really want on the website, I wouldn't really let anything like that stand in the way of it. It's really not that big of a deal.
And it's only once a year.
Usually, yeah.
She said, I've been spraying. I also have oranges.
I mean, as long as you've been spraying and have food and the temperatures are right, there's not much else you could do. I would message Eric about it, though, and see what's up with that.
What would I do for the lay box? Like, what's the care for that? Like, how do you set up the lay box? It's just sand.
So, show them that. So basically, that clear bin. Basically what you're gonna do is, usually it's gonna be in the spring or summer. If you notice your females start digging and like running around their enclosure frantically, digging at the corner of their enclosure, digging underneath the hide in their enclosure, it's a good sign that they're probably a couple days from laying. So what you can do is you can get a bigger version of that bin, something that'll almost take up their entire enclosure, and fill it about halfway. That's just a mixture of the Zoomed Eco Earth and play sand. Keep it pretty damp, kind of like sandcastle consistency, where You can squeeze it and it'll hold its shape, but it's not like dripping water. And then you can just put her in the enclosure, and she should lay within a few days.
I can go get out an adult so you guys can see the size of them. It's lecture night tonight. Do you want to do one on bearded dragons? Because there's a lot of Discord people that have...
I kind of liked last
time where we just did kind of open.
Yeah, if you guys have multiple topics, we can touch on them quickly. And then I think that's kind of what we'll do from here on out, honestly.
Okay. So we can appeal to a couple more people.
Yeah.
Yeah, so guys, that's what we'll do. So come up with your questions that you want to ask for lecture night tonight. What type of bin would you need to travel with dragons? People get like those little pet backpacks that have the bubbles on them. Yeah, Maya has that. I think Lexi has one too.
Lexi, yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I know Maya has one. Maya and Lexi are both in Discord. I'm sure they would be happy to share a link. I'm sure you can just get it from Amazon. Annabelle has that too. Ooh, Emily, what are you thinking about? So this is one of the females. They really don't get too big. What are we saying, like 16 inches? 16 to 18-ish. Sarah, thank you for the heart me. How are you? And like they really, I'm just holding her up so she doesn't like slide down. They really will just sit and hang out with you like this. They're a great pet. Selection night for all tiers, correct. The size looks fine. They really don't get very big. And they're so sweet.
I feel like females are usually sweeter. Males are usually more spunky.
Males are more goofy. Females are more cuddly, essentially.
I feel like, yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. The hognose or ball python. It just depends on what you personally like. I think a hognose might be a little much for him because they can be kind of sassy, kind of striky. Sarah, thank you for the roses. Anyone have bearded dragons and cats? Does anybody in here have bearded dragons and cats? Annabelle, does Russ think if I had a white bearded dragon cage with the black cresties on top, it would look okay?
Yeah, I think it looks fine.
Megan was saying she was going to get 3 crested geckos and she wanted to like maybe mix them, and I said do 2 of one and 1 of the other. Lisa, thank you for the heart me. Oh, Jennifer. Hi, Teresa. Thanks, love learning about something I know nothing about. Yeah, so we'll be doing a lecture night tonight. I don't know what time you want to do that at. We usually do it at 5, but it's 4:52 right now. So we could do it at 6 because that cage will be done. Or we could just do it as soon as that cage is done. And we can just do it while you're putting cages together if you want.
Yeah,
it's up to you.
I'd like to be able to do it on the way home, but...
What time's that going to be, do you think?
If I hurry and get these put together, I don't know.
Because you can get that whole one put together while the other one's cutting. I'll be joining. I need all the information. So that's one of the things that our Discord community is fantastic for, is even if Russ and I can't answer questions, like if we're doing something, there's a whole community of people in there that will help answer your questions too. Is that when the babies know? This is one of the moms, actually. I think with your enclosures, a cat shouldn't be an issue. No. Especially for a bearded dragon. Not at all, Becca.
I feel like when you really run into issues with cats and reptiles, it's with screen top enclosures with a light on the top, where cats will get on top of it and they'll mess around on the screen, they'll knock over lights. That's where you really run into an issue, but not really with a PVC enclosure. It's like any other piece of furniture. Like
the cat can't open it. Okay, thank you guys, of course. How can I tell if I have a male or female gecko? It depends on what kind of gecko it is. It depends on how big they are. Thank you, Elise. It's in my showcase on my personal TikTok. Like, look at her. She's just hanging out with us. They really are such... I feel like we should do more lives like this where we just sit and answer questions and just show how good of pets they are. How about the bearded dragons? You have to look under their tails. She's small? This girl? Nah. My cage had a hard top. The cat slept on it. I mean, it's warm. I get it. I totally get that. Hi. What's up? She's starting to shed around her face. But the ball python temperament is def ideal. He's worried about the size. I wouldn't be too worried about the size, Emily. Not at all. Is that one of their moms? Yeah, this is one of the moms. No, my gecko. Gotcha, Lisa. You usually can't tell if they're pretty small. No, my guy's definitely sassy. Some of them can be. Also, I need a Russ recommendation for rack for gecko enclosures. She's talking about to put her like 18 by 18 by 24s and her 12 by 12 by 18s on.
Well, it really is just going to come down to how many you're going to have.
That's true, Becca. And if you're going to get a bearded dragon cage, like, if you're going to do that, I would just put the bearded dragon cage on the bottom, and I would put the geckos on top.
Yeah.
Do you have any big...
Are you going to go all out? You're going to have a lot of reptiles one day?
Well,
so...
Yes, she's getting a new apartment that has an extra room, and she's like, it's going to be an animal room.
I just get like a metal husky rack.
That's what we use. That's what we use for our geckos at home. She is so cute. So this is one of the moms. She said, exactly. Yeah, I would just get one of the metal husky racks from Home Depot. I think is the only one that has the husky brand. Lowe's might have it. I know, she is so sweet. What cage should I get? For what, Samantha? For these guys? We put them in the 4x2x2s. We have them on our website. What are some ways I could keep my bearded dragon warm while I have him out? I'm worried he's cold. Do you ever worry about that?
No, not really. I mean, as long as you don't live in a refrigerator, you'll be okay. I mean, obviously, you know, there's some things that you can do to be as safe as possible. Obviously, you know, keep your room a little bit warmer, like 70s, mid 70s would be great. Don't feed them right before you take them out. You know, like, so the best piece of advice for feeding bearded dragons is to usually feed in the morning, because then they have all day with heat to digest their food. So like, say you're feeding in the mornings, if they've been digesting all day and you want to pull them out in the evenings, like, there's no problem at all pulling them out for an hour or two.
Buy him a sweater. Jennifer, thank you for the roses. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what my favorite yellow snake species is. So cute. She is so cute. So she's one of the moms. I don't know how old these are. Do you remember?
Those adults?
Yeah. Don't eat my hair.
I think they're like 9.
Are they?
Maybe.
So adorable. She is
I
adorable.
can check.
Don't eat my hair.
And that's kind of why I really do want to breed them this season, because it might be their last good year.
Is that shed on her? Yeah, she's just barely starting to shed. Do you have any babies? We have 26 of the babies on the website. I've seen all kinds of clothing. Oh, yeah, buddy. It's all over the place. Jennifer, thank you for the roses. Yeah, we have 26 babies on the website. So if you just go to luxorreptiles.com. Will 5 18 by 18 by 24s fit on a rack, or should I get 2? The husky racks?
Oh yeah, no, it will for sure. So it depends on which one you get. I have 2 different sizes, and one of them fits forward perfectly across the shelf. And the other one has a little bit of extra space, and that's the one where we made that, it was like 12 by 18 by 24 enclosure to fit that gap. So yeah, no, with one you'll be totally fine for now, unless you get a ton of other reptiles.
We do have some iguanas now. So some pectinatas, some Mexican spiny-tailed iguanas. I used to love the nose shedding on my bearded dragon. Gotcha, Samantha. Hi, hello, Jeff. What do you mean, Rebecca? She's an angel. They really are just super sweet. Like, they're a great pet. There's a reason they're so popular, too. Like, she's just chilling with us. Dang, I'm falling for that red dragon. They're so fun, honestly. Is that Larson? No, this is breaking and entering. So, okay, if a bearded dragon wasn't breeding, how long would you say they lived? Still the same? Like the 12 to maybe 15?
I think most of the stats are based off of just pets,
Gotcha.
Not breeders.
I know, Megan.
But again, it's going to come down to how well you take care of them. You know, a lot of those stats are kind of outdated, I feel like. You know, we've been saying those for 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
And there's been a lot of advancements in UVB lights and in diet and all that stuff, and you know, learning how to supplement properly and gut load feeders and all that other stuff. So I don't know, I've been saying this for a while, but I feel like over the next 20 or 30 years, we're going to see a substantial increase in the lifespan of most captive reptiles. Just because, you know, we're getting much better at learning how to take care of them and supplementing and all that stuff. Better food.
Will they get along with cats? Along with cats? I don't know if I would necessarily say that. I'll show you the dad too. Cool name? She is a cool. Just all of them are cool. Hi, buddy. Correct, buddy. Hi, dude. So this is dad. He's the dad of all of the babies on the website. I don't think so, Megan. Yeah, Brie. I was like, no way. Not today. Can you show us the baby? Is there a specific one you want to see? I can absolutely show some of the babies. I know, Annabelle. I know, we love Arson. He's not mad. Yeah, he's not mad. I know, I love his eyes. Those ones that we're keeping are looking freaking nice.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I can go show some of the babies. I know, Jennifer, I love him. Let's go see some babies. The dragon eyes are so sweet. What's up, Mickey? I fell in love with him. Says, that's just my face. Have you messaged me? No. Cool. Oh, dude. Yes, Jazz. So, this, I don't know, there's this whole row right here is my favorites. Well, some of my favorites of the ones that are available. This one is 2452. This is a cute little baby. I know there's not much for you to hold on to right here. 2425, yeah. 2425 is, I think, over here. Hello, ma'am. Hers is going to be a little bit tougher to get into right now. So, that was 5'2", yeah, Megan. You just went to the bathroom right there. So this one's 2425. She's just all the way in the back, and if I go put my hand above her head, she's going to be mad. She is so cute, Becca. An angel. Her little belly, they're so cute. Love the pose. She was ready for us. Are their tongues long? No. What's up, City? Is she bigger than mine? Yeah. Yeah, she's older. Yours was the third clutch. This one's the second clutch. How can we learn about them? So the best place to come and learn about all of them is actually in our Discord. We're doing a lecture night tonight. So if you go to the link in my bio and you click on Patreon, or click on the beacons and then click on Patreon, that is how you get access to Discord. Yeah, buddy, the Bearded Dragon family is so fun. I know, Becca. Yeah, Jess. Oh my gosh, Logan, that would be wild. Brad, thank you for the heart me. The bugs aren't as bad as you think, Becca. I promise they're really not. Yeah, she's sweet. If you got snakes, we have a ton of snakes. So if you guys want to go see any of the animals that we have available on the website, if you just go to luxorreptiles.com, yeah, you can totally still get one if you have a cat. Especially if you're getting like any of the cages that are on our website. The cage kits, they're not going, a cat cannot get into that. The baby boa is good, Bree. Okay. Yeah, they're good. Oh my gosh. So if you guys have any more bearded dragon questions, let us know. I was sick to my stomach when I got those. I thought, yeah, no, they're really not that bad. I like their eyes. I do too. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Should we show them the new cage that we just put together?
Can.
This is a cool new one. So these are for the garter snakes. So instead of doing the normal ventilation that we do, we did some actual screen ventilation right there. They're good, Brooke. So this is like an actual screen. So there's 2 on the sides and then 2 on the back. That's so cool. So that'll be a cool one. I'm so excited. That's interesting, yeah. So we do that on the like morning gecko cages is when we started doing that. What's that for? We're gonna put the garter snakes in here. Brad, thank you for the roses. How much are your cages? So if you guys want to go take a look at cages, if you just go to our website, it is luxorreptiles.com. That is how you can go see any of the animals that are available, any of the cages that you guys are interested in. And then obviously we have like just the individual cages. We have like cage kits. So if you guys have been wanting a bearded dragon, we have 4x2x2 cage kits. There's basic and advanced. I don't have one here, Kelly. I have one at the house. Yeah, I have one at the house, but not here. Do you know how many inches a 40 gallon is? 36 inches, Kelly. Cage kits are 1000% the way to go. The cage kits are so nice.
So we definitely need to cut down the amount of screws on this because this is ridiculous.
Okay. Let's go get my phone. I will send that to myself and I will add that. We're probably gonna go back downstairs and pack some orders. Megan, I don't know, and I'm gonna ask Russ this at the same time. She said, so how long will it be before bearded dragon supplies are in? I checked and they still do not have those UV lights.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't know what you want to do, if there's someone that we can call there and get like an ETA on it, or if we're gonna have to go find somewhere else.
Work on Arcadia.
Okay.
Yeah, work on Arcadia because they have the ones that I really want.
The UV.
Yes.
Okay, I'll do that.
I want those other lights too, the one, the bull's python cage.
Yeah, I get that. Can someone please send me a message in Discord? It would be so super helpful. The kits come with everything included, even the lights. I'll pay more if you can get the Arcadia. Yes, you will, because we won't be they're such a pain in the butt to work with. They drive me crazy. Is Ariel in here? Ariel. Hi, Travis. Do you want to see that bearded dragon? Happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday. Let me just put all this back down. Thank you, Jess. I hear they're the best. They are. And they're so hard to get a hold of. Naturally. Hey, dude. No, just relax. Why are you so crazy? Y'all going to the theme park lately? No, it was it was cold last week. Hey, why don't you chill out? Hey, relax, dude. So this guy, you all know this guy. He's starting to get some color back on his scales. It's really weird, really cool. He's pretty, he's so cool. But yeah, he's starting to get like neon orange right there. No idea why. He's so cool. Oh, I love that, Megan. He's gotten so big, I know. No, he's a paradox. Yeah, he's a paradox. How to tell my female crested's ready to breed? That's a Russell question. It's size. It's a size thing. So freaking cool. I love him. I can hear myself. If I ever got one, I want one like him. Silverback, kind of. Yeah, he's sweet. Are you keeping him? Oh, yes. Yeah, he is not for sale. Oh, thank you, Georgina. Goodbye, sir. Does it bite? He is one of the only ones that's ever bit me. The 2 paradoxes are the only ones that have ever bit me. I'm so scared of bearded dragons. Why? Why? What one do you suggest for beginners? It just depends on what you like. Bearded dragons, crested geckos, gargoyle geckos, ball pythons. If you want snakes, ball pythons, hognose, corn snakes, sand boas. Are you breeding them? Are you going to breed that paradox?
Yeah.
Yes, he is. Don't know who to, but yes, he is. Okay, we're going to go pack some orders. Jeff, thank you for the roses. Yes, those are bearded dragons. Would you ever do an Australia trip to see all the reptiles? Absolutely, we would. Yes, absolutely we would, and we would love to. Okay. On holiday, just St. News, eggs, hatching. How did it go? They're all fantastic. Yeah, they're all fantastic. All right. Thank you for showing the dragons. Yeah, if you guys have any more questions, please let me know. We love them. They're ready for new homes. Yeah, packing orders, yes. Yes, packing some orders. Okay. Give me just a second over here. Can you show us the dragons we just barely got from the dragons? Yeah, so we've got some orders we got to send out. Hi, Travis. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. So let me grab, oh, Wes is gonna have to grab that. I don't know what he was doing for that one. Took you a second there. I had to look at the profile picture. Yeah, no, I thought it was someone you sent here to ask, and then I looked at the profile picture. So. I definitely do know that that's not very big. Rachel, thank you for the rose. So let me grab this. Okay, I gotta find something big enough to put this in. Which is probably gonna be in the other freaking room. Just kidding. Rachel, thank you for the roses. Is that gonna fit? Let's see. Virtual request a couple months ago. When do you think they will be in? Hopefully soon. That is one of the things on our very long list of issues we have to solve. perfect. We'll do that one. Has one not by all the animals. It's gonna get a little bit loud for just a second. We're gonna go in the warehouse. Right when it starts. Oh, thank you for the heart me. Hold on. I'm gonna look for something really quick. Shulami, thank you for the heart me. Sorry, hold on. We're gonna go look through the stuff that Russ brought me. Yeah, Megan. Where in the world is this? Reminds me of the monster eating door factory. Yeah, Megan. Hello, Lydia. Sure, yeah, I am, Travis. Yes, I am. What's up, Reptiles for Life? That's no joke. What's up, cool player? Absolutely no clue where it is.
You might need to check the file and make sure it's not a short one on the file.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, what are you looking for? Part of what Russ is building. Back down to the warehouse we go. To get my keyboard and mouse. I'll ask Russ. It really just depends on what Arcadia says. They've been such a pain in the butt to deal with in the past. Whatever, Travis. Yes, you can. What's up, Andrew? Which one, Lydia? The cups? Let me go look. Yeah, let me go look. Alrighty. How close are you to being done with all of this? Or with that?
If I have this level or not.
No, I know. I'm just wondering if I should just hop off and we'll just go do all of the things we need to get out of here really quick.
I don't know.
Is it Travis? Travis is just singing in the chat now. You should sing on live.
You or Carl, either one.
You or Carl, we'll accept either. Russ, what morphs are you expecting with the new clown clutch?
It's just a pastel leopard clown to a het clown female. Nothing crazy.
But fun.
I just want leopard clowns. That's all I really care about in my clutch.
Alright. Lainey, thank you for the heart. We will, Rachel.
There's only 5 on that.
Yeah. There's 2 more right here. So.
The top piece on that?
Mm-mm.
Where's the top? Because I have the top. So it has to be a sheet 2 for this, right?
Yeah, it just could be in a different CB76 level white. That's what I want. Honestly, I'm hoping y'all breed the dragons again because I'd love to see dragon hatching lives. Yeah, no, it's right here. That one has the top. The top goes on with all the sides.
Well, where the heck is it?
That's a lot of babies for us to just... Babies just for us to be able to watch? Yeah, we still have 26. IDK, why you wouldn't though? Just a selfish part of me. I get why you wouldn't. Travis said my trip home today was eventful. Brakes went out on the car while on the highway, and it's rush hour. What kind, Stephanie? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go cut out these 2 right here.
I only need 1.
Yeah, but it's just a set of 2.
Why?
I mean, I can cut out just 1, but you're just gonna have scrap pieces.
Right, but what I'm saying is I'm only missing 1, so why are you cutting out 2?
Because that's just how it cuts out. It cuts out 2 at a time. Unless you have a scrap piece that's exactly just 1.
Does sheet 2 have like more sides and everything? So like it's one of those projects where
Yeah, so the top is on with all of the sides. No one's eating tonight. We're doing lecture night. Yeah.
So just cut out 1. I'm sure there's a big enough piece of scrap out there for each one level.
Okay. Guys, if that's the case, then I'm going to hop off of here and go get this one taken care of, and we'll be in Discord as soon as Russell's done. I'll be eating tonight though. Yes, Megan will be eating tonight. Yeah, so I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna hop off. We're gonna go get everything ready so that we can just jump out of here, and then we'll be in Discord for lecture night. Nothing, Kayla.
Might hop back on.
We might hop back on, he said.
It might take me a while.
Okay.
So pack orders. We might be here a little while.
We might hop back on. So guys, I might be back. I might not. I don't know. We're gonna go see. Miss you, everybody.